It's at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Here's Brown. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Oh, that's almost too easy for Jaylen Brown. We see you, sir.
Middleton outside. From behind the arc. Drops in the three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Tatum. Holiday surveying the floor. Lets the three fly. And it's Tatum missing. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. In transition, here they come. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up.
Inside. Coulibaly with it. Tatum's there. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Sarr. The three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Middleton. Kispert on the wing. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. And another miss by Washington. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, came out with a victory.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight? This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. To the inside. Middleton. Second chance effort. And Sarr with the basket. On the assist by Middleton. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Tatum. Coulibaly defending. Takes one from 10 feet. It's rebounded by Washington. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Shoot 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
He hits the second from the line. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And they're running. He's all alone. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, this is who we know Derek White is. Excellent anticipation defensively. And what does he do? He makes sure his teammate gets an opportunity.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Washington again can't hit.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And there's White. That's good on the assist by Porzingis.
Soft touch by Derek White. The floater, not an easy shot, but he puts that one on target.
It's Middleton on the wing, defended by Brown. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
No good on the free throw.
A proven champion. Middleton is someone any team would love to have. A great player and a great locker room presence as well.
Good on the second one. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible.
Kispert's shot is good.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Holiday passes to White. Now Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
Here's Middleton. The rebound, Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, you know, you'd have to think that this wasn't their most impressive win this season, but it still counts as a W.
You know, inconsistency, maybe a bit of lack of concentration hurt them a bit, but they made just enough plays when it counted, and a W is a W.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Kispert. Middleton against Brown. Clock at 4. Here's Carrington. Over Holiday. Carrington no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now here's Tatum. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring, but Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
And he knocks down the first one. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
And Washington making a change here. Champagne's checked in. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Here's White following the score by Washington. Here's Porzingis. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Porzingis has got 6.
We're talking about a big man with excellent touch. Porzingis will never shy away from a mid-range opportunity.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Your defenders, Houston State, to the floor.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games. Fifth best, Boston.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
Here's Kispert. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Shot's good by Carrington.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And the first one at the line is good. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
PA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Both good from the line that time. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
And the basket by Holiday.
You can just sense the confidence Drew Holiday has, ready to shoot off the catch.
Kispert outside. Pass to Carrington. The 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Boston leading by 5. On the wing, Holiday. He's got 5.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
It's Middleton on the wing. Puts one up from 19. Good. He hits the jumper. Middleton's got 6.
Yeah, as good as anyone on the catch and shoot. Middleton deposits another J.
Here's Pritchard. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Kispert. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Carrington. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Carrington's got his second basket. Boston's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Holiday passes to Pritchard. Horford outside. Back to Pritchard. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
B.A., maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
And that one misses. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And he sinks the second. Wizards trail by 4. Smart outside. Rebound Boston. Here's Cornette. He's scoreless. Outside Holiday. Banked it in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so Smart will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Holmes. Holmes, a screen on Holiday. Back to Holmes. Oh, deflected. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And Holiday powers it home.
Yeah, because of his size and skill, once Drew Holiday gets in the open floor, look out.
And here's Holmes. Now Brogdon. Over Holiday. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Holmes. Celtics lead by 6. Pass to Cornette. Horford outside. The 3 is up. Hauser can't get it to go. And the Wizards shooting an impressive 47%. Smart looking around. Back to Brogdon. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead.
Well, that's the attitude Malcolm Brogdon hopes to bring every night. You can't be passive. He is going to attack on the interior.
Now here's Horford. Still no points. Hauser can't get it to go. Smart outside. Pass to Holmes. Down low. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Boston has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Now here's Holiday. Back to Pritchard. Over Smart. The bank shot, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Holmes finds Bay. Out to the right wing. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Drew Holiday.
That's the big, strong, physical body of Malcolm Brogdon, able to take the contact and still get a shot off.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key.
And it's tied up with that one.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor.
Now here's Holiday. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Bay outside. Smart for three. On target from range. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's Washington. They're up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The perimeter pairing is White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Boston trailing. Here's Brown on the drive. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good. Brown.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
And both free throws good for Brown.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Here's Coulibaly. It's hauled in by White.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Outside Coulibaly. Middleton looking around. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. Middleton's got 9.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
Pass to Sarr. Middleton outside. Jacks up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Pritchard. And he lobs it up top. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Celtics. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot. And of course the Wizards just need to keep fighting.
Well, for the Wizards, they have had a truly awful start to the year. They need to course correct now before the whole season just slips away.
And there was such high hopes for them in the preseason. It's hard to believe how quickly these losses are piling up.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
The first free throw is good. And so Tatum nails both of them.
And they're now upwards of 80% from the line, a step up from their foul shooting in the first quarter.
Middleton passes to Sarr. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. And here's White. Porzingis with a screen on Smart. White for 3. Kept alive. Porzingis. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. The Wizards have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Free throw line jumper. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And here's Brown for 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris, Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
Kispert's checked in for Smart. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. Pass to Pritchard. Outside White. 5 on the clock. Over Kispert. White finds Tatum. Takes a 3. Washington with a rebound. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Boston's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Brown passes to White. On the wing, Tatum. Defended by Kispert. Tatum, good.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
Middleton outside. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside White. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And the Celtics in possession here. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Sent away. Here's Carrington. 11 points for him last game against New York. And that one's good. Coulibaly.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside White. And there's a pick over Kispert. It's hauled in by Carrington.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Carrington. Here's Sarr. 6 points for him. Kispert outside. Here's Carrington. Pulls it. That's good on the jumper. Carrington's got 7 points in the game. Boston has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Tatum finds Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Middleton. Now Kispert. Let's go with a 3. And Pritchard pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to White. Porzingis sets a screen. Puts one up from 19. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
This, to me, is Derek White's sweet spot. That mid-range game is on point.
Here's Sarr. Now here's Kispert. It's Middleton on the wing. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. He's got 14.
Yeah, with his 6'7" height and consistent shot, Chris Middleton is so tough. I mean, we're seeing another big night from him.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Teams will make substitutions. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jason Tatum.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Horford outside. Cornet at the post. Defended by Holmes. Excellent D there from Holmes. Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Brogdon. Three-pointer. From deep. Brogdon!
Well, Malcolm Brogdon already has a 50-40-90, the ultimate efficient season under his belt, putting in work from the three-point line.
To the middle. Stolen by Holmes. And here comes the break for the finish.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Hauser can't get it to go.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Champagny. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for 2, Justin Champagny.
Shooting 2.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. So he gets them both. Here's White. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Yeah, Drew Holiday can either receive or initiate contact. He just is so tough.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
It's stolen by Brogdon. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Holiday passes to White. For 3. Washington with a rebound. Kispert outside. To the inside. Holmes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. Then on Tuesday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
And that game against Milwaukee, no question they'll be amped for that one, eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
And he makes a first.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And Washington making a change here. Smart's checked in. Both free throws good from Holmes. Celtics trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Pass to White. Launches a 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Smart outside. 1:25 left in the half. Here's Brogdon. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Every guard in the NBA should have a floater game. Malcolm Brogdon goes to that aspect.
White with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Hauser from downtown. Rebounded by Brogdon.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Smart passes to Brogdon. Here's Champagnie. Bay with it. His first shot coming late. And Washington again with the bucket.
All about confidence in these moments. Bay able to attack immediately.
29 seconds left in the first half. Holiday passes to Cornette. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Hauser, that's good.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Brogdon. Smart outside from the arc. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. A big-time effort for Chris Middleton, providing a lot of energy for Washington, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Checking out the Celtics. They're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And as we review this first half for the Celtics, still anybody's game.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One guy who's been getting it done is Chris Middleton.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Sarr. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Corey Kispert, and it's Carrington in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And the jam by Brown.
Jaylen Brown very capable of taking stretches of games over. Right now, he's got the entire offensive arsenal working.
They set a pick. Here's Carrington. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Drew Holiday.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for 2, Carrington.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Tatum. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Porzingis sets a screen. And Drew Holiday hits from deep. Holiday's got 14.
Holiday is a guy who, if you allow him to get hot, he will be opportunistic.
Inside. And stolen by Porzingis. For the lead. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence. I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Holiday. Carrington, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Yeah, tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
Second team foul.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown at the line for 1.
What's up?
Wizards trail by 6. Pass to Sarr. Middleton outside. They need this. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses. Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season. Fourth, the Celtics.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Carrington. Give him 8. Kispert outside. Pass to Sarr. And here's Coulibaly. Just 3 to shoot. And the three-pointer goes. Middleton's got 17.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Outside Tatum. Outside White. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wizards trail by 5. Coulibaly up top. And the shot goes in. Coulibaly's gotten his second bucket. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Pritchard's checked in for Holiday. White hits them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
The Wizards trail by 5. Middleton outside. Outside Coulibaly. Beyond the arc. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Hey, strong move, Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Kispert outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Middleton, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Brown can't hit. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. With the drive. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
You know, and with a rare combination of length and shooting, Chris Middleton is a bucket.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Can. Celtics lead by 5. Now here's Tatum. He's got 15. To the wing on the left. Here's Pritchard. Unloads. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Pritchard's got 10. Washington has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Here's Middleton. It counts! And the foul! Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Oh, strong make by Middleton. Now, he puts in a lot of the work in the weight room on his upper half, and you can see it on that play.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for White.
At the line for one, Middleton.
That free throw good from Middleton. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Outside Tatum. It's rebounded by Washington. Middleton's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
What an aggressive slam by Middleton. Oh, my. I mean, I like when he uses his athleticism like this.
Pass to Tatum.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range.
Like take time, falling that, then tolling that. She